Hey guys, welcome back. I'm happy to have you and I'm happy you're tuning in. Now, my name is Kai Harrison, and in the last video, we spoke about some commonly confusing words. If you did not see it yet, then you need to go check it out. There, and there. Now, today we're going to be talking about three more commonly confusing words: two, and two. Now, let me just say this quickly. In Jamaica, TO is referred to as two, or is pronounced two, short sound. TOO, because of those two O's, we get a longer sound, two. Then TWO is also two. But here, we say two for TO and two for TOO as well. So it's kind of confusing for some persons. Now, if we know the definitions or when they're supposed to be used, then it will better help us, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. So are you excited? I am. So let's go. All right, the first one we're going to be looking at is TWO. Simple. That's the number two. That's the only definition. So once you're talking about the number two, two apples, two markers, two pencils, that's the number two. TOO, excessive. What does that mean? Too much. So if you can say that's too much, then it's TOO. So too much water in the cup, too much rice in the pot, too much sugar in the mixture, then that's TOO, excessive, more than is required. Then less. If there's less than is required, then it's too little. So if we say too little, then we're also referring to TOO. He's going too slow, that's below the speed that you're requiring or that you're expecting. So that's also TOO. It also means also. So he is going to the gym. I am going to the gym too. So I'm also going to the gym. And then TOO. If you remember when we looked at there, THERE had so many meanings. I had to put it on a chart. It's the same with TO. It has so many uses, so many different meanings. There are so many different ways we can use TO. So what I did today, I created two charts. One for TWO along with TOO, and then one for TO all by itself. So let's get into that. So, easiest one first, we have to get it out of the way. TWO, two. And notice I put the number 2 because it is only used to represent the number 2. And I give you 3 sentences as examples of each. I have 2 oranges. Can I count how many oranges I have? I have 1, 2. Then it's the word TWO, 2. There are 2 books on the shelf. Can I count how many books are on the shelf? 1, 2. That's TWO. The spider made 2 webs. Can I count how many webs the spider made? 1, 2 webs. That's TWO. We're done with that. That's as easy as it gets. The only time we use TWO is when we're referring to the number 2. So let's move on to TOO, 2. The first definition is an excessive amount, meaning more than is needed or more than is required or more than you think should be there. Examples, again, I have 3. The first one, they poured too much water in the cup. Too much water. I needed half cup, but you fill the cup all the way up. That means too much water is in the cup. That's TOO, excessive. More than was required. Watching too much TV can be bad for our It's true. It's very much true. Okay, too much TV. It doesn't mean that you're going to watch 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 TV, but it's the amount of time that you're watching it. So if you spend too much time, then TOO. It is too hot to play outside. An excessive amount of heat. So it's too hot. TOO. Next definition, below the required amount. So it's like the opposite of excessive. So, first example, and as I said, it's less than you need. First example, there is too little water in the cup. So, I told you I want a cup full of water, but what did you do? You gave me half a cup of water. Then that's too little. You are driving too slow. I need to get somewhere. The speed limit says 45. Why are you driving 25? That's too slow. Okay guys, I honestly do not know what happened, but the video just got cut off. But I'm gonna continue. So, she has too little money to pay her rent. With this virus right now, a lot of people have too little money. It means they don't have enough money. There's not enough, so less than the required amount to pay the rent. So it's too little, TOO. All right, last one for TOO. It means also or in addition to. I am going to the party too. So we're looking at TOO here. I am going to the party too. It means that other persons are going and I am also going. So if you can say, I am also going to the party, and it made sense, then it's TOO, meaning also. She was hungry too. You are hungry, she's also hungry. So she is also hungry. TOO. Kamal was happy and so was Jessica too. Both of them. So Kamal was happy, Jessica was also happy. So that's TOO. So remember, TWO, only the number 2. TOO, an excessive amount, like too much. Less than is required, like too little. And also, meaning I am going to. He's going, I am also going. Now, let us move into TO. Look at this chart, guys. Look at this chart. And believe me, I could add more to this. Because, as I told you before, there are so many different ways we can use TO. So let's look at the first one. It is used when we're referring to a certain direction. Example, I went to the store. Where is he going? To the store. In what direction? The direction of the store. To the store. See, that's TO. We are going to school. Where is he going? To school. I will be flying to Jamaica. I wish that was true. But where am I flying to? Jamaica. So, in a certain direction. Going to school, going to the store, going to Jamaica. That's TO. It is also used to show the end of a time period. For example, he ran from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or 6 p.m. That's the afternoon to 7 p.m. So from one time period to another. From 6 to 7, TO. The movie runs from 8 to 10. We could go to the movie all the time, and sometimes we want to know how long does the movie last? What time is it going to start? What time is it going to end? So it runs from 8 to 10. So it starts at 8, it ends at 10. 8 to 10. We exercise from January to June. So we started exercising in January, we stopped in June. From January to June. Now, we could say he ran until 7. So in this case, we could use until instead of to, but we would have to word our sentence differently. But if we want to say 6 to 7 or 8 to 10 or January to June, then it's TO. Next, it shows a change of state or condition. Example, the ice has turned to water. We know that ice is solid, water is liquid, so the state changes. So it shows a change of the state or condition. So the ice turned to water, TO. The nail polish changed from blue to green. It was first blue, then it changed to TO, green. The Transformer toy changed from a car to a helicopter. We know Transformer toys. Transform means to change. That's why it's called Transformer. So it can be changed from one object or one shape to another. So in this case, it was a car first, then it changed to TO, a helicopter. And the final one on this page is it is used as the first part of an infinitive. What do I mean by an infinitive? It is the basic form of a verb. So an infinitive is the basic form of a verb. Now, for example, Mom likes to work. The word work is a verb, an action, something we can do. So, but it's in its simplest form, the basic form. There's no S added, there's no ED added, there's no ING added. So it needs to as the first part of the infinitive. So to work. I like to eat. To eat. Eat again is the basic form of the verb. Eat is a verb. It's the basic form. We could change it by saying eating, eats. However, it's just the basic form, so we need to in front of it. So to eat. He had to buy a car. Buy is a verb. It's in its basic form. So he had to buy a car. All right. So TO again can be used when we're talking about a certain direction at the end of a time, to show the end of a time period, to show who receives something. I think I skipped this one. Yes, I skipped this one. Let me go through it quickly. It shows who received something. I gave all my apples to Shanae. Who got the apples? Shanae. So I gave them to TO, Shanae. Rihanna sends the gift to Sasha. Rihanna sends it, but who receives it? Sasha, TO. Calvin is always nice to Kenish. Calvin is the one who is nice, but who receives the niceness? It is Kenish, so he receives the action. So Calvin is always nice to TO, Kenish. And if you know me, those are the names of my siblings. So, hi, Shanae, Sasha, Rihanna, Kenish, Calvin. Those are my sibling guys. All right. So, it is also used to show a change of state or condition, and it is also used as the first part of an infinitive. Now, there are 7 sentences on the board. and I'm giving you time. You don't need to write the entire sentence down unless you want to. Or you can just write the answers 1 to 7 and then we're going to discuss. Please pause the video, answer them, and then look at my answers. So see if you understand the different ways to use the 3 twos and choose your answers. So the first one is, he was driving too fast. We will be walking to the mall. My mom has 2 sisters. Zuri and Kalia like ice cream too. Daisha is very loving to KAYIE'S. My 2 dogs are too silly. These patties are too delicious to resist, so I bought 2. Go ahead, pause your video, choose the correct answers, write them down, and then you're gonna check to see if you got them all correct. Think about the definitions. TWO only refers to the number 2. TOO means an excessive amount, like too much of something, or too little of something, or it means also. And then TO is the one with all those meanings. So what you can do, ask yourself, is it talking about a number? No, it's not. Eliminate it, move on to TOO. If it's not showing that something is in excess, if it's not showing that something is too little, or if it's not meaning also, then it's probably TO. So eliminate the 2 easiest one and then leave TO for the last choice. Let's go. Number 1. He was driving too fast. How many persons chose TOO? You are correct. Too fast, excessive speed. So it is TOO. Thumbs up to you guys who got that. We will be walking. We will be walking to the mall. We're going in a certain direction. We're going to the mall. Good job, guys. My mom has 2 sisters. She doesn't have 1, but she has 2. That's not true anyway. So my aunts who are watching, I'm not leaving you out. That's not true. It's just a sentence. So my mom has not 1, but 2 sisters. So that's the number 2. Zuri and Kalia like ice cream too. Zuri likes ice cream. Guess what? Kalia also likes ice cream. Kalia likes ice cream. Zuri also likes ice cream. Which one means also again? TOO. That one is finished. TOO. All right. Daisha is very loving to KAYIE'S. Always think about your definition. This is showing that someone is receiving an action. Daisha is being loving, but who is getting the love? KAYIE'S. So Daisha is very loving. Which one means to receive an action? TO. To KAYIE'S. My 2 dogs are too silly. How many dogs do I have? Not 1, not 3, but 2. How do we spell that again? TWO. My 2 dogs. I have 2 dogs. 1, 2 dogs. But they are what? Too silly. Excessive amount of silliness. So TOO. See how easy it gets? When you think of it like that, think about the definitions, think about what the sentence is talking about or what it is referring to. It gets so easy. Let's go. These patties are too delicious. Excessive amount of deliciousness. It is too delicious. T-O-O. These patties are too delicious to resist. It's so delicious, I cannot resist it. Resist is a verb, so I need to as the first part of the infinitive. To resist. So I bought, how many did I buy? T-W-O. So these patties are too delicious to resist, so I bought 2. So there you go. 2, 2, and 2 made simple. T-W-O, the number 2. T-O-O means an excessive amount or too little of an amount, or also. T-O, that's the one with a bunch of definitions. So always eliminate the first 2, T-W-O or T-O-O, and then think, what is this showing me? Is it some T-O, or did I miss something with the other 2? All right, so thank you guys again for tuning in. If you did not understand the concept, it's okay. Sometimes we don't get it all at once. Send me an inbox, comment, tell me, ask me to do a review, ask me your questions, I can answer them. I'm on summer break, so for now I have time, I can answer your questions. So ask, and I'm not going to say that's too much. So ask your questions, tell me your concerns, tell me what you want me to teach. People are telling me that, thanks to those who are already asking me to teach certain topics or certain commonly confusing words. Okay, now I don't know how many persons are having problems subscribing, but one person I realized did not totally understand how to subscribe. He thought he had to subscribe every single day. So no, once you hit that subscribe button once, you don't need to hit it again. So at first, when you go there, let me erase this quickly, it's gonna say subscribe. So right now, if you look at your screen, it should say, if it says subscribe, then you need to hit it. Once you hit it, it's gonna change to subscribed. Once it is saying subscribed, guys, please don't touch it again. Right beside it, there is the bell. You need to hit that bell. When you hit it, it's gonna ask you all, personalize, and something else. Click all. So as soon as a video is posted, it's gonna pop up on your screen. You're going to know that a new lesson is posted. So remember, subscribed. That's what it's supposed to say. Once it has that D, don't trouble it. It's fine. If it doesn't have that D, hit it, so it changes to the D, and also hit the bell. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy your questions. I enjoy your concerns. So keep them coming. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.